All right. Looks like we're about to be underway. I am on the Smoke Adder side. We've got a Phoenix Hawk on the field, so that Phoenix Hawk has range capabilities, just slightly for harassment, but a decent amount of speed. And we're seeing a Griffin 5N.
Ooh, that's a new one.
PPC, 5 medium lasers.
Yeah, and on the Phoenix Legion side, we do have a different mech than standard, the Jenner F, making an appearance on the field. They did bring an Annihilator, an interesting choice. We talked about the verticality. So, falling down, that Annihilator is one slow stock mech. Does have a lot of firepower, but if he can get in position and stay there, it'd be in good shape. But if he has to maneuver a lot, that's going to be a negative for Phoenix Legion.
We had a little bit of a fight over Theta. Mad Cat and the Locust attempting a cap, but some well-placed lasers there preventing it. And the Javelin is now on Theta. Looks like he almost flipped it, but just walked himself off the point after taking some fire.
Some fire as well.
But 2 points each. Theta still contested. They're going to be doing these little tight, jump on the point, try and get that last little flip. And if somebody does flip it, it's going to be pretty big.
Phoenix Legion looks like they're pushing down towards the Epsilon side, but we've talked about this. Not a lot of range on this map. Most of these mechs can't hit across these two canyons like this.
One of the biggest things is with pushing that direction, they're leaving Gamma wide open. They actually have Mad Cat running around in the backside now. I'm not sure why he didn't just go straight for the cap, but he's actually rushing up to the opposite side of Theta.
And he needs to be careful. There's a Hunchback on Theta as well. That Hunchback does a pretty good job in stock mode against these lights. Lots of medium lasers on board that, and here he comes. He's running up on Theta again, but Phoenix Legion misses him.
He's got some support on the backside with that Phoenix Hawk now. I think they're trying to maybe jump them into the pit and force them off so he can take Theta. So
Hunchback needs to watch out. There's a strike there.
He's got a bit of a right side push here, and I think it's going to force him, Ren, to make a move, and that might open up Theta to be capped. But we got a little bit of a movement on the left side here.
Play, though.
The Javelin and the Jenner moving to this left side, and they see this Phoenix Hawk and the Locust coming in.
And actually, Phoenix Legion sends a Locust to decap Sigma, does not flip it, but does neutralize the point. Maybe thought he didn't want to overstay his welcome at
He's
that
actually
point.
heading
Looks
back
like he
that
might
way.
be turning around, yeah.
Definitely
so
a fight over radio tower.
Cap advantage.
There's a lot of mechs coming over here. They got the Black Knight, the Hunchback down below. That Hunchback's going to have to run up that corner ramp, but they got 5 mechs in this area, and they're trying to get a gank on these lights. They're getting some
those
burn
lights
in.
Need to get out of town.
Mad Cat
Unfortunately, we talked about moving up Epsilon corner for Phoenix Legion with some very slow mechs they can't necessarily support at this point.
So the lights did get out of town. One of the mechs, probably the Locust. Yep, he's heading over to flip Gamma over, but a 3 cap to 1 in the meantime. They're going to get a full cap on Sigma.
Yeah, still unable to grab Theta. If they could grab Theta, this would be a very good position for Phoenix Legion to be in, but I don't think they're going to be able to do so. And they're clustering up a little bit too close to Theta. I'm not sure I like the movement that they're headed.
Ooh, this Black Knight's trying to jump down, or the Banshee trying to jump down in the pit here, down to 67%. It is spread, though, not a lot of focus on that mech. But now we've got Phoenix Legion taking kind of a power position over Theta, and a lot of Smoke Adder's mechs are being forced down into the pit. They've lost the high ground, and I think that's going to cost them here. They'll have to get out of there and get back into a fighting position. They do have a fresh Black Knight still over the top with that Hunchback, able to suppress Phoenix Legion in the meantime, but the Javelin, Locust, and Jenner now nipping at their heels and might go for a flip on Kappa.
And if these Annihilator and Stalker get up here on Theta and just power position it, they may be able to just hold. They're moving the Black Knight up as well. I like this movement over Theta, actually.
Unfearing still down in the pit. He's fighting for his life against those 3 lights. He actually managed to get them to leave with a well-placed strike and is moving his way out, but he's down to 54%. One of his shoulders and both of his arms open. The arms could be, I don't know if there's, oh, the LRMs are probably in the arms, so he might lose those LRMs with a well-placed shot.
I feel like right now Phoenix Legion has the control of this map. They've got the 3 cap They're holding Theta as best as they can. Now, these lights for Smoke Adders, very aggressive on Theta. They need to be a little careful. This Annihilator packs a lot of firepower, and if he gets a lucky shot, they are going to be regretting it immediately.
With it being just a 3-2 cap, though, they have time to make something work. They just need,
Yes.
they would need to really start flipping the script here on the damage they're outputting. But a few well-placed shots could take a mech down and get Smoke Adders back on the board here.
Yeah, the one advantage Smoke Adders does have is because their main body is so grouped on Theta, strikes become even more effective than normal. But right now, looks like both teams content with the cap situation, trying to get these kills. And this is, I think, where the Stalker is really valuable. Very high-mounted weapons. It has the LRMs, but those large lasers up high on that mech allow you
Great
to
strike
kind of
on that
keep
Black
over Theta pretty
Knight.
well.
Down to 66% for
And
the
here
Black
comes
Knight. His
Smoke Adders.
Senator.
They are pushing hard.
I think this is the best bet. I mean, they're down on caps. They've softened up the enemy. The Black Knight's 1 or 2 shots, center torso, and they're putting some good shots downfield here. Here comes the aggression.
And the Hunchback is actually stuck in the canyon for Phoenix Legion. Let's see if he can get up in time.
Now they're starting to stall out. Smoke Adders content with peeking, and it's kind of letting Phoenix Legion get their footing, and the Banshee gets taken down. I think they need to get
That's
out
big,
there and
but
start
there's another
handling
problem
it.
for Phoenix Legion. Smoke Adders has to push. The Black Knight fell down. The Stalker almost backed off the canyon. Phoenix Legion needs to realize they can't just back up inevitably, you know, for the entire time.
The Black Knight gets taken
goes down.
Yeah, they're starting to fall down into the pit here. That
They're starting to
Annihilator
fall
still
down
hasn't
in the
gotten
pit
down.
pits. Annihilator's about to fall down, and he can't do that.
But
you've got to stay up.
Phoenix Legion has been putting a lot of damage downfield. Smoke Adders percentages are dropping pretty significantly. They did lose the Annihilator down in the pit.
He is out of the fight. The Stalker is about to do it.
Yep, the Stalker
Smoke
is dropped
Adders is
as well.
not taking advantage of these mechs with positioning errors for Phoenix Legion.
They are hurt, though. They are very hurt. Center torso, only 2 lasers left on that Hunchback. The Grasshopper gets taken down. I think that Phoenix Legion did a lot of damage onto that push. And it's just going to be too much for Smoke Adders to overcome.
You are correct. Phoenix Legion gets away with those position